Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Mode. Today, we are in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. Looking forward to this one. I actually did the practice sessions and qualified last night. However, it got kind of late. I wanted to wake up early to watch the Austrian Grand Prix in real life here this morning. So I postponed the race to this afternoon after the Austrian Grand Prix, obviously. For those who tuned into that, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's a pretty fun race. Pretty good race. Good battle for the lead there in the first 20 laps. Yeah, so that was fun. And now that watching that race has fueled my, desire to, race myself, right? So, or not myself, but, well, you know what I mean by that. Race, like myself, race, like, let's race, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm pretty excited right now. Get behind the wheel and see what we can do here, at our next race. And, qualifying went pretty good, last night. Probably the best of the season so far. We did bring some upgrades to this race, some ultimate upgrades to both the drag reduction, I believe, and weight redistribution, if I'm not mistaken. So some ultimate upgrades are on the car, and it feels pretty good. Not gonna lie, it felt pretty good. We definitely closed the gap a bit to the top dogs, Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, were right behind Ferrari, and honestly, like the other teams, like Williams, Aston, and Alpine, I believe, were all right there with us, right behind Ferrari. So we're catching the top three teams. That's our top four, I guess. But with that said, qualifying went really well. Set down I think the best time in Q2, or is it Q1? No, Q1. Purple sectors. Like I was flying in Q1 right from the get go. In Q1 there, set the time to beat. Q2, not too bad. Not as good as my first run, but good enough for second in Q2. And then Q3, it was obviously the one that counts, right? And surprisingly enough, stuff had happened to George. He actually did not make it through to Q3. He got knocked out in Q2. I'm not sure if he had an issue or what, but that was kind of a shock. You don't really see one of the top teams not make it through to Q3, right? So, that was a bit of a surprise. So I'm sure he'll be making his way through the field in the race. We did change a lot of our make a lot of power unit changes, with some fresh power units on the car. So that might give us a little advantage this weekend as well. I'm sure other teams are probably using some parts that are a little bit, worn, especially the ICE. We took a fresh ICE into this race, so we're gonna be up on power. Hopefully we can compete on the straights for once. Probably not. It's still gonna be overpowered, of course, even with a worn ICE. All they do is spam the battery down the straight, because they have infinite amount, right? So, but still, we'll see what we can do. With that said, sorry, I'm just trying to keep getting distracted here. I did qualify fourth, so we're gonna start the race fourth today. I'm pretty excited about that. Podium potentially on the cards, the first one of the year. We are driving as Nico Hulkenberg today in this one. So we'll see if we can secure our first podium of the season. Definitely much needed. I don't think I've one top 10, I believe, with Nico this year. Got three top 10 with Zane. So Nico is definitely due for a good result here in Canada. So let's hopefully we can achieve that today and challenge. I don't know if we can catch Ferrari or not by the end of the season. We'll give it a shot. But at least put some distance between us and the rest of the field, which honestly, only Alpine, Williams, and Aston have scored a point. Haas, Visa, Cash App, and Sauber have yet to score this year. But yeah, hopefully we can get our, like I said, another podium, or not another podium, but our first podium this season, and go from there. So with that said, get into it.
Lights Out in Canada is approaching at a venue where the island was built for the 1967 World's Fair. The world has gathered once again. Welcome to the Canadian Grand Prix. It's a 2.7 mile circuit, peaking at around 190 miles per hour. It's basically a series of chicanes and hairpins. We do have DRS zones, officially 14 turns, tight corners, and a real challenge for the drivers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Antonelli, Hulkenberg, Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Norris, Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, and Liam Lawson, Stroll, Russell, Franco Colapinto, and Albon, Pepe Marti, Bortoletto, Ollie Behrman, Paul Aaron, Maloney, Doohan, Crawford, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, you're very welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me, an authority on all things motor racing. It's a warm welcome to Naomi Schiff. I love this moment in the weekend. Put us in their shoes right now. What are they feeling on the grid?
It's a very special time for the drivers. It's almost like everything around you slows down and you become hyper aware. So your nerves slightly go up, your adrenaline's going up. It's the perfect time to start focusing on your visualizations and preparing for the race. So you want to avoid distractions and really stay cool, calm, and focused.
Okay, mate, radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right, so here we go. Starting off the race with the our best qualifying spot of the year. So, like I said, we're gonna try to push for a podium. I think we're gonna mix it up this time, and go for the a 2-stop. The pit stop's not too bad around here, and tire wear is pretty high. So, I've got the C6, C5, C4 available to us, the compound. So, I think we're gonna go aggressive 2-stop. But we're not gonna do hard or medium. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna try to do soft, medium, soft. Make that work. So let's see if we can edit that. So let's go soft here. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna go medium here. And yeah, we'll see if that works. I don't know if we can extend that. Let's extend that out a little bit. Maybe to lap 10 or 11. And then see if we can do that, maybe. About 10 laps each on the soft. I think that should be okay. Yeah, let's give that a shot. We'll go soft, medium, soft. Let's go ahead and lower the fuel load a little bit. Not too much, obviously. See, I don't know. I wonder what this toggle does. 'Cause like it puts more fuel in the car, but like a different fuel load range. Like this is 43 through 63, 37 through 57. Weird. Soft, medium. Yeah, I think that's the play. 10, 15, 10. I think that's the play. All right, so we'll do that, and then obviously we'll lower the fuel load a little bit more. 35 laps, so let's put let's play it safe. Do 46 kilos. Should be fine. So, well, that's too much, isn't it? Well, let's. I think we should go down to. I think if we do that, we'll be okay. Just hesitant. Like I feel like I'm gonna be okay here, but 45. But like I said, I'd rather be more cautious than not when it comes to fuel because I just had too many fuel issues. I don't want to have those anymore. So I think we're gonna do this. Just to be safe. 2 extra laps of fuel in the car. All right. All right, here we go. So we got the soft tire to start. Soft, medium, soft. Aggressive 2-stop. See if we can find ourselves on the podium at the end of the race. Gloves on. Feeling pretty good. Let's get this race underway. Got some mixed strategies already. We got Ferrari behind on the hard tire.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Ooh, wheel spin there. Not a great start. Surprised lack of grip in the rears. Oh, I got spun. No! Lovely. Well, that sucks.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Tyre conditions still looking good.
Oh, wow. Misjudged that. Great. Look at my front wing. They're so freaking slow in the corners, man.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Just did a Lando Norris at Canada. That's what I wanted to do last time, or last lap. Sheesh, man. Like, if you're gonna... So annoying. Three wide. Oh, almost. Kinda. No grip, of course. They have infinite grip. That's what Lando wanted to do last week. Or not last week, but you know what I mean.
And you're going to be on mediums.
mean, I can tell there's front wing damage, but it's not terrible. If we replace that, there's no chance for points.
Push now, we're boxing this lap. Don't forget, box this lap. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Uh-oh.
Safety car, safety car.
Of course,
No
right
overtaking,
when I
reduce
pit.
pace.
Damn it!
Delta number positive as we form up.
Come on, man. Ah. That absolutely shafted us right there, man. Ah.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Man, that makes a free pit stop. Unbelievable.
Zane is in the pits. Zane is in the pits.
So annoying, dude.
Right, the safety cars. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Literally one lap away from being gifted. Wow, McLaren got shafted. It's gonna be an interesting race now. A lot of cars out of position. Well, see what we can do, I guess, from 17th.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10
With our damaged front wing. Got way too much fuel in the car.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
I don't want the safety car to come in this lap, if possible. Yep, good.
Get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, guys. Let's just... Can I have my spot back, please?
You've got to give that position back.
What do you mean illegal?
Safety car condition.
Bruh!
Can't
What? Man, what kind of highway robbery? Can we prevent that from happening? I mean, return to correct position. Am I really gonna lose this? Come on, man. I'm not losing that spot. Go ahead, Signs. Or can we just overtake? Is this... Like, what? Go ahead, Signs. Oh my god, this stupid game, man. Go! Signs! Literally go! Signs! Wow. I'll get a penalty right now because this game is stupid. Whatever. Rather get a penalty than, like, literally be overtaken by one car when I shouldn't have been, so...
Okay, clear.
I guess not. I guess we'll get a penalty after all. Stupid ass game, man.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the drive. Safety stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm not fucking around. A lot of angry drivers out there. Little do they know I'm angrier. Green flag. Yep, there goes Carlos. Another safety car? No? DRS, hello? Was I not within 1 second? Because I just was. Ridiculous. Oops. Put the tires there. Terrible exit. Look at him here, though. Come on, give me DRS. Sad part is, could have put the hard tires on under the safety car had I waited and it's a one stop.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Locked up.
Okay, Zane coming in for his stop now. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Sheesh.
Keep taking care of it. Box for coming in this lap. Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Going to go one more lap. Get DRS some max here, hopefully. Oh my god, hit the ERS too soon there. Well, we're not going to get DRS down this back straight, sadly.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Alright, well, see where we come out, I guess. Some cars to pass, that's for sure.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Sheesh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Purple sector 3 time. Wow.
About the tyre conditions now, everything's looking good.
Oh my god. Damn it. So we're going for it though. Screwed that chicane up so bad. Probably cost us his next 2 spots too, because I don't know if I can get into the DRS range on this last lap or not. On these guys ahead. Before the end of the race. I just hit the overtake button way too soon. Come out of that corner. Nope, don't have DRS either. Too far. Seventh.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I'm pretty happy with that from my point of view. I was pretty clean and I drove well, I think.
Okay.
A super drive from the talented George Russell, who takes the checkered flag.
George still won. He started like 12th outside the top 10, still won.
It's one thing to put fast laps together, but to make
He probably lucked out from the safety car.
Too much time. That's real racecraft.
And the top 3 venturing onto the podium to begin the celebrations. And celebrating with the trophy, George Russell on the top step.
If we didn't get spun out there at the start, I think podium was on the cards. I think we had enough pace. And of course, damaged my front wing too. So, good little recovery, I guess, from last to 7th. Damage.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
A 1:11.3 was my best lap time. We were literally the fastest car besides the Red Bull. Both Red Bull cars were the only ones that were faster than us. today. So, yep. What could have been? Could have been. So the bright side is got a better car. Got some upgrades on the car, and it's feeling pretty good. Compete. Just got the next day out of trouble. Look at that, next
Hey,
race.
Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Next race, Austrian Grand Prix, which just took place today, this morning. How about that? I probably should have done the race last night. That way, I could have done the Austrian Grand Prix right after the real one. Oh, yeah, that's why Zane didn't do very well, because some components failed him. I have to be more careful with that going forward, probably. Alright, so what do I want to do? Well, first of all, let's back up a second here. Let's do this first. So we do have 2 weeks before the next race, so that's good. I think we are gonna do the chassis anyway. We're gonna do the weight reduction, probably. No, we're gonna do the aero. I think I want to do aero. Let's see. Just do about that. Probably that one. Maybe this one. Don't really care about I don't care about cash right now. I have plenty of money. So none of these really appeal to me right now. I mean, I guess this one, but we're already maxed out. Well, I guess it'd be good for next year, because I do plan to change my title sponsor next year, so maybe we'll do that. That way I have that prepared. Level it up quickly. Research. So I don't think I have enough points though, but that's okay. we'll be close. We'll get those points close enough. Like I said, I want to max out downforce first, I think, before we do the reduction. Let's put some more downforce on the car. Let's do the let's do this. And then hopefully we'll get enough points to research the front. Get that taken care of.
Sorry to disturb. Need you for a moment, please, boss?
Alright, what we got? IT team has identified vulnerabilities in our cybersecurity system. Uh-oh. Upgrade to cutting-edge security technology. Yeah, we can afford it, so accept. Okay, we got the research done. Let's develop that immediately. Yeah, let's get them both on the car before Austria. That'd be nice. I don't think we're gonna have the other. It's gonna be close. Maybe one more day.
Hey, Chief.
Yeah.
We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we?
See if we can
Head to
research
engineering
that.
for more info.
This guy. Yeah, it's not gonna be developed in time for the next race, but oh well.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
What we got? So our title sponsor proposes funding a resource allocation study to optimize department. One of this could free up. I don't know about this one. First of all, I don't really like my title sponsor that much. But I wonder if it's one of those where you cough up the 50 resource points and then you get a return of resource points efficiency. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's... Because if that's the case, losing 50 now and then gaining, like, what, 200 later or something like that? That sounds good to me, but I don't know what the... improve our overall efficiency. Like, I don't know if it... Like, what does that entail? Like, what are the benefits from... Is it just morale boost? Probably not, right? I mean, it's got to be resource points, I would assume. So, I mean, we can part with 58 points now and gain, you know, a net gain of 200 or something later. That'd be nice, right? So, whatever. Good. Both parts didn't fail, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care about any of these upgrades right now. Because they're all about cash or income. I don't care about income right now because I got way too much money. What I am gonna do though, I thought about this last night. Is there a settings? Yeah. Is it career settings? What I want to do is this, I think. Or maybe this. Maybe this. It gets reduced.
Great news. The development of a part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrade screen when you have a moment.
Well, this will be both ready by Silverstone. That's good. Let's get Hulk set up here with his components. I mean, honestly, man, we need some more durability on the car. We're already halfway through, not even halfway through, I think, our calendar. What race is this coming up? Go to results. Yeah, we're not even halfway. We are 6 races in to this year, and we're already burned through half of our... Sheesh. I mean, I have a lot of durability on the car, too, like upgrades, but... I don't know. Not great. I feel like we're worse off than we were last year, which is crazy because the first season you don't have very much durability on the car. I don't know how that's possible, but like the ICE is just, man. I mean, the MG UK is not too bad. MG UH is pretty bad. Energy Store, not great either. Only got 2 of those. Turbo, getting that one. That one. Yeah, so I say we need another durability upgrade for the CE. Maybe the turbocharger. Definitely the energy store. MG UK or H for sure. MG UK is not too bad. And then yeah, the ICE needs another durability upgrade too. Looks like so. And then we'll adjust Zane once we get to the weekend because we'll race as him this next race here in Austria. So, all right. Other than that, what I want to do is I unlocked a different number decal thing, number style, whatever you want to call it. I want to see if it looks better. I think it does. want to see the actual whatever. It's not great, but did they fix Zane's number yet? Because he had 1 on his car, obviously. They were supposed to patch that, I believe. I never checked to make sure that he had the right number in his car. But anyways, all right. So yeah, good to go now for the next race. We'll stream that later today. Not sure what time it is right now, but about 3 o'clock. We'll see if we get 1 or 2 more races in today or not, but at least 1 more. We'll definitely do Austria today at some point. But until then, peace out.